Hello, I'm Ewen and welcome to my apartment. So, this is my place. We're in the 18th Arrondissement. And I moved here like 3 years ago. I guess we should start with the bed.
Yeah.
And the books. So I am a literature student. So I have a lot of books. And I guess when I was looking for apartments, I already had like such a big collection. So I was trying to find a place that could hold the books. And it was actually like a struggle. Like you don't like... I have no idea, like some places you're like, where can I put my things?
Right.
And then this place had this encrusted, how do you say? Like the...
Yeah, it's kind of, I don't know how you say it, but I guess people understand, like kind of like set into the wall.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think it's very Persian. I don't think the place comes with this originally, but because I think my landlords built this. But it made like a cool space, and they painted it like this gorgeous like green. I don't know if you can see. And I was just like, okay, do we want to build the books in there? And then we did, because like to furnish the place, I'll go in details. I was very inspired by like hotel rooms, which I love, which is very like paradoxical because they're not that warm, but I love them. And Hotel Amour, in the 90s they have this, so like behind the beds you always have like big bookshelves, and I just thought it was really nice.
Yeah.
And I love, people are scared when they come here, because they're just like, is it gonna fall on my head? And I'm just like, no, it's not gonna fall on your head, don't worry. Yeah. It's very solid.
Yeah. And you came already when you moved in with this many books, or you also accumulated over the years?
I got more. I moved here, I was doing my master's.
Yeah.
It was like, 3 years ago. And no, I had less. But I already had that, I mean a lot, but less. Because now we're drowning in the books. So yeah. And so the house came with these like closets area, which is like such a luxury in Paris, because I mean, I don't know how it was in the places you toured, but it's also such a struggle like finding good closets in Paris. And I think this is such a smart idea, because I know they built this in.
Yep.
It doesn't look like it came from the start. Okay, don't look. Sorry, I didn't clean the closet. This is like the tote bag symmetry. So here I can just put like the jackets, and I think we should do like a closet tour. I would love that more. But no, here are the jackets.
Right.
And the shirts and like the sweaters. Okay. And I don't even think I filled everything, because it is really that big. And I really like it. What can I tell you about?
Yeah, it's like, I mean, just from what I see, like when you mentioned that you made it to look like a hotel room a little bit, I think you can really see it, because the bed is like the centerpiece of your living room. And right now we're in the morning, like around 11 o'clock, and you have beautiful light coming in from the side. You just said to me before that around 8 or 9 in the morning the light is even more like flooding the apartment.
It's so bright. Yeah. Because the sun is setting right there, like the big tower you can see. Yes. That's where the sun like rises.
Yes.
And so you have like direct sunlight as early as like 7 a.m. or whenever the sun rises. So it's quite big, and I think because it is a studio, even though I have a kitchen there, like putting the bed in the center is just not like the smartest thing. But then in this case it works, because it just makes the room very coherent. And because the books are such a big part of my life and my interests, and also I think they're just so pretty. I mean, They just dress the place so well.
For sure.
I really love like playing with both and making my room like, hey, it's cozy, but also I have my books.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, this I didn't clean. So the place has never been that clean. Like I really clean. This I felt like I needed to leave it as it is, because it's the shrine of beauty. I'm not a religious person, but I love arts. I love books. I love fashion. So this is just my little space of things. So you've got like art books, you've got what do you got? Yeah, you got mostly art books in there.
Yeah.
You've got some magazines, you've got some pictures of me when I was a kid. You've got my film camera.
A little Context T2.
Yes,
I see it.
which is amazing.
Oh, is it T3? No, T2.
T2.
Yeah, okay.
And that I love my perfumes. I wrote my first master's thesis on the perfumes in Proust's works. So I'm very obsessed with perfumes. It comes from my mom. What else do I... Oh, this is kind of cute. So, yeah, you'll have to take things.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if you remember... Oh, fuck, it's falling all over the place. Like the little like Polaroid things. I had one when I was in high school. Like 2017-ish, 16. And I was obsessed with it. And I would take like pictures all the time. And what I love with it is that I have so many pictures from like 2016, 2017, 2018 on this medium. And now they're all in this little box. And I don't know, it just like encapsulates like an era. And you have my friends, and you have me when I'm young, and you have my bedroom at my parents'. I already had some books and some Starbucks cups, which is very tacky. I would not do this anymore. But yeah, anyway, what else do I got? Oh, this is kind of fun. So this is the first ever issue of Purple magazine, which is a Parisian magazine that specializes in fashion and art. And I interned for them and then worked there for a while, actually. And I've got many Purple magazines and Purple like memorabilia all around the house. And this is like their first issue from 1992. And what's funny is that it's bilingual. So like they were still writing in French in there. And then also in English.
Very nice.
And this is really cool. And I had it when I left Purple. And I really like it. What else is there? Oh, this is amazing. Sorry. I think we could do like...
We could do one
an hour only with this.
Yeah.
This is... So, I think you can see it. Yeah, there. I am obsessed with Marie Antoinette by Sofia Coppola. Yeah. And I saw it when I was 12 in history class when I was like in middle school. And my parents, they took me to like this this book fair in Paris, and they had this book by Citadel et Maisonneuve, which is a publishing house, and they do like these beautiful art books. And I was like, oh my god, I need that, Mom, Dad. And this is like obviously super expensive. Like it's such a massive, precious, limited edition book. And eventually for like my birthday, a few months after that, they got me the book. And like, it's such a luxurious experience. Like if you love art or whatever, just look Citadel et Maisonneuve up, they're amazing. We went to the place, buy the book, and you have like an appointment and everything. It's very luxurious. And the team was so like cute and fun, because they were just like, oh, usually like our clients are old people and aristocrats, and here we have like a 12-year-old boy buying the Marie Antoinette one, so that's very dear to my heart.
Very nice.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
And so yeah, that's the little shrine of beauty.
Okay.
So I think you can see like all of my interest in there, like perfumes, photography, art, history, literature, and yeah, I'm really glad. Wait, I have with this mirror.
Yeah.
That I thrifted with my dad, and I think it's so beautiful, and I'm really happy happy with it.
Yeah. And around in your closet space, is it mostly clothes or just also like random stuff?
It's mostly clothes.
Yeah.
I love sweaters.
All right. Okay.
So this is sweaters. I think here is like laundry and stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
So like not clothes.
Yeah.
Here are like the jeans. Oh, it's falling over.
Yeah.
The t-shirts, the pajamas, the underwear, and etc. So yeah, I mostly clothes. Yeah, I love clothes.
Okay.
And then here you have like the table. So it's another thing that I'm really like. I was strict about when I moved here. I love hosting people like for parties, dinner parties, especially board games nights. And I also, because I study literature, I work here a lot. So I really wanted to have like a big table. What is super ironic is that my table is bigger than my parents' table, and their house is like 5 times bigger than this. But I was just like, I really want a big table, and I think it's really important. It doesn't make sense because the room is not that big. The house itself is 30 square meters, and this room alone is like 20 something. So yeah, it doesn't make sense, but I'm really happy with it. Yeah. And yeah, I'm always trying to have little flowers, which I love.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And you have your nice little corner here.
Yeah, so here is the second place, but it's not as curated as the other one. You have like a vinyl player. The vinyls are here, but we'll come to that. Oh, this is funny actually. You have the mirror that I found on the street, and you've got a little picture of Diana. Because I'm obsessed with Marie Antoinette and Diana. You can do like a psychoanalysis with it. I hope I won't die at 38. And yeah, I'm obsessed with Diana, so I really love having a little picture like you check yourself in the morning. And what's even funnier is I have a little tiara that is just like, see if you want to have a little Diana moment, you can. We've got a book by Brad Alterman. And this one is dedicated, so I'm dedicated. Signed.
Signed, yeah.
So yeah, I'm really happy with that. Next to it, we have a little picture by Joseph Sabo. It's his teenage series. And it makes me think of my best friend, Jane, because she's blonde and she's a smoker, like, since we were 12. So I really love that. And then some essential oils, because on there you have my little Muji thing. This is my geek area.
Yeah.
I actually love video games, which I think people would not think when they see me. So you have my DS and my Nintendo Switch.
Oh yeah, right. Okay.
I mostly play Animal Crossing and Pokemon, so I'm not like the biggest gamer on Earth. And here is the newest addition to the house. It's unintentional. I was lacking like storage for like books and magazines because as I was telling you, when I moved I didn't have that much, and then it just got too much, and so I bought these little boxes from IKEA to store purple magazines, vinyls, and it just made like such a little like space because you can just like sit there. I smoke a cigarette, and just look, and the sun is setting right here, so it is quite beautiful. Let's address something.
Oh yeah.
So I guess in Paris, it's very common to have like a vis-a-vis.
Yeah,
like how do you say, like when?
Yeah, you just it's like when you can see your neighbors, and the neighbors can also see you, right?
So when I first moved, I was just like, oh, I'm gonna hate that because I never had like a lack of privacy at my parents, and I actually like fell in love with it because when I first moved, I would spend like my evenings, like entire evenings, just watching people, like such a freak. But yeah, I really liked it. It was so sweet, so nice. And if you bend over, you can see like Sacre Coeur. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see.
Yes.
So it is quite nice.
It is very cool. it's obviously not as big on camera as it appears in
yeah, it's always smaller
in real
when
time.
you record things on camera. For some reason.
But it is beautiful. I can tell you that just from seeing it. So yeah, very jealous of that view. And just in general, like you're kind of above a little bit over the houses here. We're on the 7th floor.
Yeah. Because I think this is not the Haussmann building, so it has 7th floor, which is bigger, because the building was built in 1920. There's a little grandma that lives on the 1st floor. I don't know how long she's lived here there, but she knows everything. And apparently the building is Art Deco, which you can see in the common areas, and then the door, etc. So it has 7th floor, so we're actually higher than a 5-floor Haussmann building. So it gives you a little.
Yeah, we have a little advantage over the other houses, most of them, except for the one right in front. That's that's like the same.
I kind of. Surprisingly love that.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, I'm conflicted about it, but I love it.
But in general, you're definitely blessed with your views with the Sacre Coeur.
Of course. Yeah. And then the other one is less glamorous. It's Port de la Chapelle.
Yes.
But the sun is rising there, so it's just so good. Mm. And then again, something not smart in terms of room and space in the apartment. When I moved, I guess I got sad. I got depressed because I would spend so much time like in bed or on the table, and I had no balance. It was like, I mean, I had balance actually, but it was like one or the other, and I had like no place to like chill and just like relax at home.
Right.
And so it was just like, Mom, Dad, I need a couch. Please, can we get a couch? And we got this. I don't know if people tell you about this. Le Bon Coin. Do they?
What exactly about it?
It's like, how can I say that? It's like a place where you can buy like.
Oh yeah. I know what Le Bon Coin is, but like yeah.
And so we got this on Le Bon Coin.
Yeah.
And I think like, I don't know if other countries have it.
Germany has something like it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It's so good. And we got this from a little grandma in the 7th.
Yeah.
And I really love it because it's leather.
Yeah.
And I love a leather couch.
I'll check it out. I'll sit down.
So yeah, and here you can have your little coffee in the morning. And so I have art books, magazines. This is the book I'm reading at the moment. It's not that good, but it's Joan Didion's nephew. And it's like a family memoir, but it's not that well written. So
okay.
I'm just reading that for pleasure after my exams. I have this book with paintings by Elizabeth Peyton. I love when I open it. It's completely not scripted. I literally open to a good page. And they're really, really good. I really love them. And I have arts from her kind of all over the house. I have her boyfriend sleeping next to my bed, and actually right behind you we have this amazing painting by her, and I love because it vaguely looks like me, so it does like a little mise en abîme when I'm sitting in front. And as you can tell, the books are just expanding.
Yes, they're everywhere. They're like, yeah, I feel like they're going around once around the whole place.
Yeah, you can like. Yeah, they just circle around, and at the start here was like the to read pile, and it became like the currently reading pile, / because I'm in school, the studying book, and then that's how many books I guess I'm reading at the moment. Which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love them. And cool. Here we have like a lot of like memorabilia from like 90s pictures of my mom who was a model, so it's quite cool. Pictures I took of my friends, little photographs and such. So I really love it. I really like it. Polaroids. There's a little kid's camera and they print on like.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Yeah.
I love those. I really love those.
Yeah, I saw that you have a few more. You already had your Contax camera. You also had another few cameras here.
Yeah,
like
then I have like digital cameras.
Yeah.
I do actually. I it's kind of weird. I guess, and I think like it's very like philosophical, but for me as a person, I think like photography and writings are like my favorite type of like art mediums. But they're also like in a weird way the most common, because I guess with iPhones now we just like photograph all the time, even though like, we're not photographers. And I don't identify as a photographer, more as a writer if I had to label myself. But I guess we're also always writing like with texts and emails and just like thinking. And I really love having this. I think we're coming to the writing part actually. But I really love having like notebooks and cameras and just like not labeling myself as anything. Because I mostly write about mundane stuffs. And then I mostly photograph my friends and my surroundings without any like pretension. But then they actually do turn out beautifully, because I guess I have an eye for pretty things, so I like them. I don't know if people would like them. I don't think I would do an exhibition or anything, but yeah, I love it. Here's the second bookshelves. I recently cleaned it to make more room. So I guess let's go like floor by floor. We have the ball. Yeah. Like a rugby ball. Then, so I'm doing literature, so I have a lot of languages to learn, so mostly English, Latin, and Italian. So all of my things to... I speak French normally. But yeah. Little picture by Yves Babette, by Duchamp of Yves Babette. And here's like, I guess my favorite thing.
Oh yeah, all your journals, I guess?
Yeah, so I'm a big Moleskine guy. This is gonna sound so snobbish, but I don't like the Notes app on the iPhone. Like, I am that one person, like that one snob, annoying person that will write my notes with ink and paper.
Yeah.
And so I have been using notebooks for the longest time, and I go through multiple at once. They're my diary, they're my planner, they're my whatever. I mostly write lists, as you can tell, like, how do you say? The dishes, tidy the kitchen, clean the sheets. So yeah, it's mostly that actually, but... here you have some vintage Vogues.
And some Tamagotchis.
Yeah, and some Tamagotchis. So, okay, so I found this at my parents' house the other day. My parents actually live quite near. Okay. I grew up in Saint-Ouen, which is just behind Le Périphérique.
Yes.
So it's really near the 18th, where I live. And so yeah, I'm actually close by. It's like a perfect distance for me, like... We don't live together, but we do have some proximity. And so yeah, I found a Tamagotchi in my childhood bedroom. It doesn't have battery actually. And I put a battery in it, and I became obsessed with it. Like, it was like a year ago, 2 years ago, obsessed with it. And so I started buying more. Like, I started buying like the recent ones. I think none of them have battery at the moment. But these are like color screens. Right. And I am always like taking care of them. I'm obsessed with them. I actually wrote like a full essay on Tamagotchis. Damn. And yeah, I really love this. I love Tamagotchis. The fridge is here.
This is one of my favorite things about your apartment, that you have the fridge in the...
What?
Yeah, I love it. It's so funny that you have it.
I hate it.
Yeah, I know.
I'm so confused. When I moved, I was like, why is the fridge in here?
Yeah.
And it's actually, if you want to know, the bed, when I first saw the place, I thought I would put here. Because I knew about the sun, and I was just like, oh, I want to wake up with the sun. But then I was like, oh, the fridge is right next to it. No. And so that's why I had to think about other arrangements. And I'm actually happy with what we did. I think my fridge says about me horrible stuffs. It's dirty.
You got a couple of drinks, couple of sauces, and some film.
Yeah,
basically,
a McDonald's drink.
Some McDonald's drink, some cheese. Very French.
Yeah, is it French?
I mean, well, a little French, really, a little artist.
Yeah, it's really bad. I have a lot of films that I have to use.
I like that.
Cool. Next to the butter, and actually you don't see but some gouache with the butter. That's horrible. And here, that's the part where I'm not proud. Yeah, in case you hadn't noticed. This is my school thing. So I do have to print a lot of things, and it's mostly papers. And I have a computer, and I take most of my notes on my computer for school, but I still have so much books and papers. So yeah, that's my mess.
It's okay.
But I love it.
Yeah, that's fine.
And yeah, that's. I mean, I'm saying everything is my favorite thing, but this might be my favorite thing.
Yeah.
This is my favorite movie. I wrote my second master's thesis on Sofia Coppola. And if I do my PhD next year, I will do Sofia Coppola, I guess, because I loved it. And I'm lucky enough to have this huge poster from 2004 in the house, and yeah, I really, really love it. So
that's beautiful. Yeah, cool.
Before leaving this room, we have the bags. I love bags. I got some from my mom, got some from Vestiaire Collective, got some from Vinted, got some new. This is a 1960s Gucci bag, which I love. And here we have the fur coat, which is very problematic, but it's vintage, so yeah. And here's where you came from.
Yep.
So I have this more storage for coats, and then mess, like all the shoes I'm not wearing. Here is where I have my shoes, the ones I'm wearing.
Okay.
And this beautiful cut, and my mom hates it. Like when we first toured, she was just like, "What is that?"
Very old school.
We're getting rid of this, and I was just like, "No, I kind of like it, Mom. Like it does make sense for my place." The floors are not the normal floors. I had like some lino gray horrible, and I recently put tiles on them, on it actually, and I actually really love it. I think, and I paid like 20 euros to get this.
That's good.
Better. Here is the bathroom. I don't think I didn't do anything in there.
Yeah.
But you have like the essential, like a sink, toilet, and shower.
Just your regular bathroom.
Yeah, my shower is so dirty, I'm sorry.
Oh, good.
And here's the kitchen. It's actually decent. Because like in many, we have like corridors. So I do have some room because the place is actually more recent than it looks.
Yeah.
And I also did this. It's just like, it's a sticker. Like you can see it's just pulling actually here.
Oh, okay.
But it's a sticking thing because it's actually gray like this and I hate it. And yeah, my little kitchen. So what do I eat? Soup, pasta, ramen noodles, more soup, honey. Not great. Here's the coffee corner. I love coffee. So I have filter coffee, Italian coffee, espresso machine, and then the matcha, and then the spices. And then I actually don't like cooking. Like I don't actually spend time in here, but my boyfriend cooks really, really well. His parents are chefs.
Oh, right, okay. Cool.
So he does cook amazing. All the spices he bought. Whatever is in the fridge, he bought. And there's not much. I'm really terrible with food. I don't like food. I never come here except for making the coffee. So yeah.
Okay.
Oh, the house, actually, I'm mad about this. Came with an oven and a dishwasher.
Right.
They're not working.
Both of them are not working?
No.
Oh, okay.
And I'm fighting with my landlords and the agency that represents them or whatever to replace them, but they don't think it's essential to get a dishwasher and an oven, but I'm paying for them, so please, if you watch the store, if you're about to replace them, I'd be super grateful to not have to do the dishes anymore because I don't like it.
Yes.
And so, yeah. But yeah, I would love, I guess it's always a work in progress. I would love to like work more, have some arts in here.
Yeah, compared to the rest of your apartment, it's pretty empty on the walls at least.
Yeah, I haven't done much.
Yeah.
It's just currently I've done this because I got so sick and I was also procrastinating my exam. So I was just like, let's refurnish the house.
Exactly.
So I did the floors, I did this, but that's pretty much all I did in this room. And the bathroom, I've done nothing.
Right.
So yeah. Yeah, I'm really happy with this. If you have any question, I guess.
Yeah, well, we just go back into your living room. I think we've seen most of it, a lot of it. Yeah. I guess you can always talk more about things, but yeah, I think we got like a good sense of your place, who you are. I think it reflects very well in your like decoration.
Yeah, I really love this because when I moved, I guess I was like in the middle of like my masters, and my parents were paying for the place, and it's been 3 years, and I was like 22, and I'm 25, and now I'm paying for the rent, and the place has like changed so much, and it just reflects what's coming. Like I worked for so long at Purple since I've moved here, and Purple is here. I have this like vintage like director chair
nice. I didn't see
from
that.
Purple when they did like a festival at Galliera. I have like books from Stella Massonneau from my... Oh, I didn't tell you. The publishing company, the one with the rare books.
Right.
They let me intern with them when I was like 14, and it was my first internship. And so I also got books from them. I'm always working in the right places. And yeah, it just reflects so much of what I like and how I've become. So
I
love it.
No, it's very cool. Just maybe one more last thing, because we were speaking about rent. How much do you pay for this place?
I pay $950, which I guess is fine.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
we're in the 18th. And also, we didn't mention, but we're on the 7th floor and there's no elevator. So it lowers the prices. And yeah, I'm really happy and lucky to have found this place because I think it's 900. I think less than 1,000 for this.
It's definitely a good price from all the places that I've seen. Yeah,
such a good price. So yeah, I'm really happy about that.
Okay. Well, okay, cool. Then thank you so much for letting us tour your apartment. And I guess that's it.
Yeah, bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.